Welcome back to the Holotable Games Network. I'm Ginger Joey.
And I'm Outworld's new emperor, Corey Khan.
Is that your little Star Trek reference there?
World? No. It's an Outworld reference.
Oh, see, the Khan made me think of like Khan from Star Trek. So
It's Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat.
oh, Outworlds. There we go.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. I was trying to think, what's Outworld? Outworld, which one is that?
Mortal Kombat.
There's so many fantasy worlds I lose track. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
they just announced a new 4K of that original 90s Mortal Kombat, and I'm excited because the movie is wonderfully cheesy.
Okay, cool.
Wonderfully cheesy.
Cool. Well, we're bringing you another Thursday Throwdown, so we're still, by the time this is going to be released, PQs have started.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a better sampling of what is potentially the meta. We've seen some snippets with these like little 30, 35 person tournaments. Watch our weekly swoomery if you want our little take on those that have happened so far. You'll probably have another weekly swoomery recapping the PQs before this comes out, but this is the latest iterations that Corey and I have been cracking on. So a little bit more of a casual thing. All the rage after one of those matches was Tobias.
Yep.
And Tobias was on a red base, and he does some nasty fast things on a red base, but people have been trying to crack the ramp code.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to try him on green. And just for funsies, we're going to try to bring out the pit.
I mean, why not?
Sure.
It's entertaining, yeah.
Sure.
And on my side, we are back again with another little Thrawn4 action. I'm always enjoying me some Thrawn4, but we're trying out a little red force with it. So running Fortress Vader, trying to do a force package with Thrawn, which is interesting. And I've been messing around with this a little bit, just trying to crack a way to make Thrawn competitive at the current meta has been my goal.
Okay, so why force though? Because there's not a lot of like when defeateds in the force factor.
It's not as much the when defeated's in the force factor, it's the top end and trying to get that top end that I want to utilize. And that's kind of been my goal, is to try to just use some of that force top end. As I said, it was a testing thing, just messing around to see if it works.
That's the point of this. So
it was just like I was curious. I was like, let's give it a try at least, and it is a very fun deck. We'll see when we play it. I don't know how competitive it really is, but it's a fun deck.
Okay, cool. All right, so rolling to see who goes first. 20.
Even 20.
20.
I've got a 76.
Yeah, I think that wins.
Yeah, I guess I'll go first.
All right. I don't need the force. You have your force token.
I got my force token right there. We're good.
Wacha!
Good on that.
All right.
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
I spy with my little eye. That's funny. Am I forced to do that now?
Tobias flips on 5, right?
Tobias flips on 5.
Perfect. That's what I need to know. I can't keep this, I don't think.
I guess that's an option for me, but I don't want to take it. But then, yeah.
Maybe I can. Man, that's high risk if I keep it. Let's try it. Let's try it. I like things about this hand, so let's give it a go.
He likes to gamble, folks.
I am. This is a gamble. This is very much a gamble.
You have initiative.
All right, we're gonna drop a Karis.
Karis. Okay. I'll drop a Lobot.
Yep, I will then claim initiative.
Question is, do I want to pass it to you for a credit now or later?
That's the question.
Now or later? I think the point is to get as fast as possible. So we're going to give you the credit now. Credit tokens. Credit tokens.
Credit tokens. You need those, yes.
No, I have them. I have them.
You need those.
I didn't bring them out.
Oopsie.
Like a goober.
Derp, derp, derp.
I didn't know which deck I was going to be playing, so.
That's true.
Okay, we'll leave all the credits or the tokens out.
Yep.
Okay. A credit for me.
Mm-hmm. And then pass.
Pass.
Let's see what we got going on here. That's not bad.
The lolly, oh the lolly, oh the lolly all day.
All right, we're gonna do 2 your base and get force.
Okay. I'm gonna play a Champions K2 or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah, that is loading up on those. Loading up hard on those. I will drop a droid missile platform.
Okay. You can have this too.
Yay!
And I'll get another credit.
Just what I always wanted. I will then claim initiative.
Pass.
All right. I will start with 40 base.
Holler.
Mm-hmm. 2 more to your base.
I'll give you the holler.
All right.
So there is a way to get 2 credits every single turn leading up to my flip.
Yeah, that's a lot of credits. I'm gonna claim initiative.
Oh, it's cheeky.
Yep.
Okay, I pass. You're gonna do something like flash the vents on the hauler or something.
You got it. Flash events on the hauler, 60
Six
base.
damage to the base.
You got it.
5, 6.
You got it.
It's the only reason why you're gonna pass at that point.
Yeah.
So
Because it's a lot of damage plus not getting you a card draw to credit.
yeah. Still gives me the ability to get the shit back though.
Yeah. Yeah, it does that, but that's not my number one concern.
Sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and start off by flipping.
Yep.
We'll kill both of them. I'll
Yep.
get 2 more credits and draw 2 cards.
Yep. Okay. We will swing 4 in your base.
Yeah. Oh, I was dumb.
Oh no.
Backtrack one thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah. What is that, a mastery or no?
Plot.
It's a
Yeah,
plot.
it's just it's the plot armor.
Okay, yeah.
So
That's fair. That's
okay,
fair.
so still my turn.
Yep.
Sorry. Is it that or is it that?
Actually, if you're gonna do that, let's roll this back as well. Let's take the 4 back.
Okay.
Because I'm going to just condemn him.
Okay. Do it this way. Tamerlan?
And what did he do again?
Experience to himself and somebody else by getting rid of one of my credit. Well, a credit. It could have been yours, but you don't have
Yeah.
any.
What credits?
So,
Yep.
2 experience. 1 to him, 1 to him.
Okay. 40 base.
Yep. Just had it a second ago. What I do with it? You have 3 cards in hand.
I do indeed.
Okay. I'll claim.
Okay, I'll do 2 more base, and then I'll pass.
You're what when you flip?
4/7.
4/7.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Ambush is in.
Yep.
So I'll take 4 back on him.
Yep. I will then double trigger, so 6 indirect coming at you.
Sure. Since you condemned him.
Yeah, no reason not to do that. I will then. You've got 1 resource up still.
Technically.
Yeah, I'll flip Thrawn.
Sure. I'll kill Karis.
Yep. I will. Doesn't matter. I will aggressive negotiations to win.
Sure.
So I think your mistake is what did it on your flip turn, claiming without replaying that stolen AT.
No, that wasn't it. My hand was my problem.
Oh, well, I mean, that doesn't
had
help either.
nothing to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say
had nothing to do with that. It was
that stolen AT holler back. I don't know why you didn't grab it.
No, I needed a different hand to use all those credits with. That's what I needed.
That makes a difference too. Yep, that's fair.
Yeah. No, I could have done a lot of different things, but none of them were of any impact against you at that point in time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, droid missile platform when left alone pushes a lot of damage.
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
What did I do here? Oh no.
You shuffled your credits in there.
I did. I shuffled all my credits into the deck.
Of course you did.
Actually, it's probably easier if I look at it from this direction.
Yes. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, this Thrawn 4 deck is not bad. It has a weakness to space. It has a decent matchup against Lando, which is nice, but the space weakness is probably the biggest reason it's really not playable as competitive, at least.
There's other things you can do with it though.
There are, yeah.
I mean, if you know you're weak into space, you can play cards like Shoot Down, right? And Shoot Down does double duty for you in the regard if you can shoot down your own missile platform if you wanted to, just to trigger the indirect damage on it.
Yes.
So I think if you pecked against space, since you know you're not good in space, but pecked in a way that you can pull double duty out of stuff, you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's been a fun deck to mess around with building. But yeah, that hand was so risky. I literally had two drops in the opening hand, and then the next was a 6 drop with Anakin. So I was like, all right, this is high risk.
So you top deck that missile platform then?
Yes, I top decked the missile platform. Yeah, it was there was a lot of risk in that hand. that was a do I keep this hand? Oh, this could bite me in the ass bad, but it did pay off fortunately. But it was really risky.
Yeah, this hand is too.
Yeah, that was ugh. Force. No force.
All right, ready?
Good to go.
Lobots.
Lobot again. Yep. I will have Lobot's new friend Karis hang out with him.
Sure, you can have a credit.
You can have a credit. I can have a Lobot.
That's what it is.
I will then claim.
Pass.
Yep. All right. Lobot.
Sure, they're the right one for this. I want to see that, so we'll do this.
All right. And that's me.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do 2 to your base and get the force.
Sure. Rhodian Bondsman.
You can see again.
When defeated, we both create credit.
Oh, interesting. I'm actually going to swing Lobot into it for 2 damage to Lobot. He doesn't take any damage.
Oh, right.
0-4.
I'll give you that, and I'll get a credit.
Yep. I will then
Claim.
And pass. Right.
Okay. So I want to see this in action. Stockpile.
Oh.
So this goes down, credits go away, and this comes down.
Yep. So you're at 6 now. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Well, in that case, let's do 2 to your base immediately before you flip.
And yes, I will flip, kill those 2.
Mm-hmm.
We generate, I generate 3 credits, you generate 1.
Okay. 1 credit for me. 1 credit. All right.
I draw 2 cards.
Yep. I will swing 2 into your base.
I will kill Karis.
Yes. And I will not trigger Karis. -2/2 because it's not going to kill him. 4 into your base. Breathe. For a okay. Interesting. I will.
Condemn.
Puzzle.
Oh.
Good old Lazzle.
I will claim.
I will pass.
Did you use your credit?
Nope, it's right here.
Oh, I can't visually see
Sorry,
that.
yeah, it's
Here, tag with credit.
here.
I can't see that.
Yeah. Nope, but I've got my credit still. Sorry, I'm just contemplating what I'm going to resource out of this. These are good. I don't want to get rid of any of these. I think it needs to be probably that one, maybe this one. Yeah, it needs to be that one. Okay. All right, what you got for me?
Tamerlane, I'll kill your credit to get the experience tokens.
Yep, that makes sense.
It's part of the reason why I run that 2-drop in here is so that I don't mind if I'm going to give you a credit, because odds are I'm just going to destroy the credit as soon as I give it to you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, hang on 1 second.
Oh, yep.
You may defeat a credit token if you do give an experience token to this unit. Okay, it does have to be that unit as one of them. So, okay.
I'm going to do 4/7 right now, or 5/7 right now.
This one,
Tobias,
me,
yeah.
I'm a 5/7 with 2 damage on me.
Yep. So I'm going to flash the vents to kill him
Okay.
and make you discard 2.
Okay. Card you probably have not seen.
Mm-hmm.
Academy graduate. Makes him a sentinel.
Oh, that's fun.
So part of the reason why I'm running this is it's just a little 1/2,
Yeah.
right? And if I give it to you, okay, great. As my turn 1 play, I don't care because I'm just giving it off to you.
Yeah.
Second thing is I can do it like this. I can put this onto the hauler in space. There's a lot of other things you can do with it later on
Yeah.
to make these vehicles sentinels. And it kind of is like a Lobot part 2.
We'll do 40 base.
You're like, stop talking. I'm
Gotcha. I gotcha. Gotcha. Makes sense.
3 damage to your base.
3 damage to my base. No, I got it. I got it. I get it. Understand. And I will then shatter to kill that.
Flame.
And pass.
Damage to base.
40 years. Oops. Heck out of this. Okay. That was going down, so I had to turn off.
Sarlacc.
What does Sarlacc do again? Remind me. One attack.
Doesn't matter, you're just going to kill it anyway. Put a unit from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. Deal damage equal to that unit's power to an enemy ground unit.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, on attack.
On attacking, yeah. Okay. I mean, it'd be great if I had a way to kill it, but I don't have that, so that doesn't make it an option right now. But what I can do is let's drop an Anakin, give that -3/-3.
Okay.
You're gonna claim, I'm assuming?
I claim.
Yeah. Deploy, kill that. And then pass.
Everything's 7 health.
Yep.
7 is definitely a break point in this game, guys.
Yep. 7 health is helpful.
Because my Finn only does 6 damage from my discard pile. You just had me dead on board.
5, 9. I'm gonna have 13 up for you. Yeah. Unless you got a way to stop them.
I think I have to do this then. I have to commandeer that before you swing with it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is true. We got 4 up still.
Yep.
I think I do this. Put a constructed lightsaber on Anakin, so he has Sentinel now.
Yep, you're a jerk. Sarlacc Pit will kill Anakin.
Yep. Figured that would be a problem. 40 base.
Six is 21.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense. It's got to be a 22. I flipped this from a 5 to a 10, pick off 6. That didn't make any sense.
22 is right, yeah. You're at 18.
Swing for 4 at your base.
Yep. And drop another puzzle.
Sure, I'll claim.
I will then pass. That comes back to my hand, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Don't need that. Actually, maybe I do need that. No, I'm not going to research anything.
Ready?
Yep.
Kill Ozzel.
Ozzel's dead. You're at 22. So aggressive negotiations and
Yep.
it again. Yep.
No, your Ozzel, the hand destruction.
Ozzel is that is a lot of damage to a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
you combine that with the fact that you're able to kill my leader on the same turn as well.
So. Yeah, being able to flash events to kill the leader and get the double discard out of you is brutal.
Yeah.
You want to do one more, or you want to just?
No, not with this. That's okay. It. So
right.
This deck is, like I said, it's just like me trying to do a cheeky thing, which is what I did during that game. I bought both the stockpile on turn 4, or the 4 resource turn, and I got the Sarlacc Pit out. Problem is like we've always said in this game, if something doesn't do something the turn it comes into play, it's kind of a worthless card because it's like your opponent is just going to play a removal and remove the thing that's a threat. And so it's just like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the problem I have with Tobias Beckett, and the reason I don't think he's, at least in Premier, probably not good for the current meta, is he has to dirtle too much.
Well, yeah.
It's too much dirtling and giving your opponent units. I mean, you don't have to do it every turn like you did, but even then, it's still a lot of, the early game is a lot of dirtling, and it just doesn't.
So he suffers from the same thing that Krennic and Jabba suffer from.
Yeah.
It's a tempo game, and you're giving up all of your early tempo for like cheeky little things to try to get you into better late game.
Yeah.
But the late game isn't there right now.
Yeah.
It's especially in villainy and the neutral, you just don't have the late game to try to get into, which is why the Lando Blue is so popular right now, because it does and it doesn't even have to, and it's not losing tempo to do it. That's the biggest thing.
That's the big thing with
right?
Lando. I mean, it does, well, he does if he wants to create his credit token, but he doesn't have to do that.
Yes and no, because you're at least able to just downplay slightly, and still generate that later tempo. So downplaying is not the same thing as completely removing anything that I have, which Krennic removes, Jabba removes, and Tobias removes. So that's the factor that makes them not quite there. Did Tobias work with Betten? Yes. Primarily on the back of aggressive negotiations.
Yes, that's the big thing. Is aggressive negotiations is that payoff of, because it's huge damage.
Yeah, the green one, like I said, I didn't expect it to do much. It was just me trying to do something cheeky and fun.
Yeah.
So it was, can ramp exist still? Because I thought that him being able to do the whole stockpile early, and maybe I just, had bad hop into it, bad answers to go into.
Yeah.
I had, the one thing I could have done, which was one of the fun things that I was thinking about, is I had, what you saw was, what's his face? Finn.
Yeah.
When I had that speeder with the Sentinel on it, I could have given it a shield.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
because it's a neutral or a non-unique unit, I could have given it a shield.
Yeah.
I also had the worm that's the 6/7 for 7 with ambush.
Yeah.
But then I'm looking at that going, this is the same thing as Finn. It just might survive better if I run into something. But again, you still have that same breakpoint of 7 health. And there's a lot of 7 health power cards
Yep.
that if you can't get through that is going to be a problem. And so basically 4 health and 7 health are your two major breakpoints at the moment. Because a lot of things do 3 damage. So the 4 health units need that one extra little bit to get through.
Yeah.
And then a lot of things are going to do 6 damage for ambushes and stuff like that, which means those 7 health ones just squeak out.
Yeah.
So if you can find ways to break those break points, now you're cooking with gas.
Yep.
Now you got something that is going to be, oh, this is going to be able to break through a lot of the barriers at this point in time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And in this deck, it is a fun deck. This is a decent deck. I don't think it can quite compete with the top ones, but I mean, really, as I mentioned, like the purpose for the Force was really to try to give it more of that
Shatter point.
Well, Shatterpoint's one thing. Owen Lars obviously great with a bunch of Force units and credit combined. Talzin's Assassin's a big reason for the Force, obviously, because that's one of my big Force payoffs. But then really the top end was what I was looking for, and that's Anakin, Nihilus, and the Sun as a top end. And that was where I was kind of going here, because as you said, the top end for villainy is not great, but I do think this is a decent top end.
I think you're underplaying Devastator.
Devastator is also very good, yeah, and Devastator that's the other thing, is like, do I go non-force, lose Talzin's Assassin, not use Owen, probably not use any of these 3, use just Devastator, but then I only just have Devastator. There's not really anything else on that top end side.
No, because you still have. So the other thing that I think was the correct play to go,
Yeah,
is running the base that plays an out of aspect card
yeah.
and running Legacy Run.
Legacy Run is very good. Yes, I mean,
I think that's the better play to make than the Force unit.
Yeah.
And you can then run Devastators like your top end on top of everything, and then you have all your cheeky plays that you can. I mean, you run the 2-drop little 2/1 space unit, and you flash the vents that into somebody's face. That's 8 damage to their face. That's a lot right away, all for the cost of 3. It's like spend 3, do 8 to their face. It's like, what?
Yeah, that 2/1 space unit is really good, and that's not in this deck currently because it was trying the Force package.
Right. But the other one is, I think it's an underutilized card, which is the Infiltrator Trooper, which is just a 2/2 for 2, no big deal. But when it dies, you make a spy token. Well, now I can make 2 spy tokens. It's a la Queen Amidala, but not ready, or Karis Nemec, but not ready, or whatever. It's like all the stuff that the light side was doing, because it got to get ready units and things that you could do. Yeah, they're more efficient.
Yeah.
But if you can just swarm the board with that stuff, and then it gives you fodder for what's her face, the one that's the 4-drop. When she dies, you can take people with her and do more damage. Rinda Price.
Yeah.
Right. So now you have fodder for a Rinda to hit up at that point in time. So it's just like, I think that like doing a semi-aggro is the way to go with this.
So yeah, so that was what that one that placed looked like. It was more aggro-y, but I've been trying to play it, and it just still isn't fast enough.
That one wasn't playing some of the cards that I think it should have been playing for aggro package. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. Hey, it did well, but it's. I think it had room for improvement.
Yeah, it definitely. I've been testing it, and I think it probably has better potential than this version. As I said, the Force was just something I wanted to mess around with and see how it went.
Yeah,
it's good. It's not bad. It is a fun deck. This is a very fun deck to play. But yeah, I don't think it's necessary. But yeah, like I've been already like looking at it and tweaking it. Like one of the things I'm changing on it is I actually don't like using Chio Fane in it. I don't like giving the opponent the card draw against that deck.
What deck?
The Thrawn Red that was the one that placed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like Chio Fane does not feel good.
No, I don't think you need it because you have the other card draw stuff that you can just do for yourself.
Yeah, so. I don't want that card draw. And then also, because I can cut Chio Fane, like he didn't have Ozils in there. Like, cut out Chio Fane, put Ozils in there.
Cut out Chio Fane and put the 2-drop I just mentioned in there to make
the 2-drop space. Yeah, well, I was thinking the 2-drop space.
It had the 2-drop in space, yeah.
Yeah, the 2-drop of spies. But also, I mean, Ozil should be in there because Ozil is one of the best hand destructions right now. And yes, it doesn't do much against the decks that draw a shit ton of cards.
Ozil is one of the best hand destructions in Thrawn4.
Or in Thrawn4, sorry.
Because of the 2-card differential.
Yes.
Most other hand destruction is only a 1-for-1.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the 2-card is huge.
It's basically the pillage of the new era.
Yeah, if you're not playing it in Thrawn, you're playing Thrawn wrong. Like, I think that's the one card that is the absolute staple of you always should be playing this. It's too good.
That said, you should also, if you're ever playing a red heroic deck for any kind of an aggro period, aka all you Chewies out there, it's the, No Way Out card that costs 1. It blanks your opponent's card and gives you Overwhelm.
Yeah.
And +1. And that's like a card you need to have in those kind of decks for countering things like Ozil.
Yep, stuff like that. So, anyway, good games.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's experiment time. That's what we're still in. Because here in Portland, we don't get our PQs for like another month or something like that. So something like that.
Well, I mean, we got the Eternal one coming up pretty soon. But
I'm not doing Eternal.
Well, but
we're commentating it.
Yeah, we're going to be there casting it. So yeah, we're still going to be there.
My personal opinion on Eternal is Pawn 1 yellow with DJ is going to wreck people's faces.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun.
Because especially with credits, you can get out Lieutenant Gorn on turn 1 if you want, a 4/4 that steals credits from your opponent. Now, if you made it a credit as my opponent and I stole it with Gorn, my next turn, at 3 resources, I could Han down 1 resource, use the credit token, here comes DJ. On turn 2!
Yeah, that's not fun.
No, I definitely still think DJ is one of those cards that will be banned after a month worth of Eternal.
Yeah.
I don't see that as being fun for anybody.
No, I think you're right. DJ is... Again, I go back to, they don't need to ban DJ. They just need to make a rules change.
They don't disagree.
Need to errata. They don't even need to errata. They can just make a rules change that just says you can't destroy a resource that you don't own.
Oh, that you don't own, yes.
Done.
Yeah, and I honestly think that would have solved Han a shit ton ago as well.
Yeah.
Made him still powerful, but not like over the top powerful.
And that still lets DJ do what they wanted it to do.
Right. Slow your opponent down.
Like, their plan was not the land destruction. That was definitely an oversight where they figured out, oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
So why not just fix it and keep the original design of the leader, of the character, of the card, that is, and just make that small change? Like, that's not going to affect anything else in the game. And seriously, Fantasy Flight, you're not making land destruction decks. You better not, or I'm out of the game, because I'm playing land destruction decks, because that's not fun. So it's a simple change that won't hurt anything if they do it. So
I mean, they've already made sure that hand destruction is not like so egregious that it locks opponents out.
Yeah. Which
is good and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, this is so annoying that you can top deck everything against me, but it's also very unfun to play against when it's like, literally, I'm just sitting here doing nothing until I can top deck the right card.
Yeah.
That's also not fun for a player to play against, and I get that. So
yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, it's going to be curious to see how it plays out. I'm happy to be casting the first local Eternal and not actually playing in it.
Yeah.
I'm much happier watching and letting that format kind of let it mature a little bit before I dive into it.
Yep. The other reason why I pick is it's on a Sunday for this one, and I'm not taking another day off of work for it. So.
Yeah. So Joey will be casting the first half of the day. If you really want to watch Joey, you got to get up early.
Yeah. We'll see. Watching it's usually just I was gonna say I don't think they're
the joke.
Yeah. My sultry voice.
There we go.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.